I created this. Um, I do interesting projects, or maybe I don't. I'm not really sure on that. For tonight's theme, a musician by the name of Rag and Bone came to mind. And the lyrics in his song, I'm only human. I'm just a man. Okay? And so on and so forth. Don't put the blame on me. And I thought it'd be perfect for this tale that I'm about to speak of. It was in the late 1990s. We had just purchased a house, and it was a very wintry winter. And this man we purchased the house from was Paul Ziegler's second generation of Ziegler's apple cider. And come spring, he approaches me, and he wants to hire me to take care of a 15-acre orchard with no further explanation. And being the person that I am, I agreed to it. Well, this man, he had quite a personality. He had a philosophical approach to everything, kind of leaning toward Nietzsche. And interestingly enough, he had a forced stutter. He wasn't a stutterer, but when he tried to lay out his philosophical bent, it would be something like this. David, the reality of this is, and so on and so forth. So what I got myself into was not only a 15-acre apple farm, but there were 3,000 trees that would yield 10,000 bushels, of which I was responsible for. There was also a warehouse that I would have to load and unload trucks. There was a 3-unit apartment of which I had to take care of and the outside maintenance. And then there was payroll, and I had to find the people to harvest these apples. And I also had to apply to the Department of Agriculture for a spraying license. And on top of all this, he had home projects for me. This is what I agreed to for $10 an hour. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Interestingly enough, real briefly, I'll share a couple stories. One day he says, David, I need you out at my home. And I get out there, and he goes, I need for you to measure off a 20 by 15 area for a patio. And I need you to dig it down 2 feet. I'm digging away at hitting rocks and roots for 5 hours, and I say to him, Paul, suppose maybe we can get some equipment in here, a dump trailer and a backhoe? I'll have something tomorrow. And tomorrow what he brings me is a walk-behind plow from an Amishman. I'm like, what is this? David, this will facilitate in loosening the soil that will make your task easier. So he hooks a chain up to it, to his truck. This is in his backyard. Go, and he launches forward, and the plow goes right into the earth. Now I got to dig that out. Another example. He had me and my son Ian, David, we're going to be harvesting corn today. It rained like 4 inches of rain the previous night. And he says to me, I can't put the truck down here. I had to park it up there at the top of a 10-foot embankment. And me and my son Ian hauled out in laundry baskets over 40 bushels of corn to put in his truck. This man loved chaos, and he loved to set me up with it. One day during harvest, He shows up in the Chevy Suburban, and 8 Amish men get out to harvest. What is this? Oh, what a mess. I mean, it was just chaos. And when they were finished, he gathers them around, and with a wad of bills, what did you pick, Amos? You know, okay, now I got to drive them home. On the way, these people are talking about schnitz and the mule that wouldn't and the hay that can, and use it up, wear it out, make it do without. Wow. I didn't get home until 10:30 that night, driving these people around Mannheim. And real briefly, I was in the warehouse one day, and he walked in behind me. I was grading apples out of a 25-bushel bin. Good ones one box, not so good in the other. And he walks around me silent. He just came, and then he stands in front of me and he goes, David, there's 2 ways of going about that, and you have both of them wrong. So, to wrap this up, you know, I did this for 11 years. I'm 52 years old now. It's time to move on. And, you know, it was great and it was fun, but it wasn't great fun. I'm only human, after all. Peace.